Hi, I'm Gwen and welcome to my Gut Healthy Kitchen. Today we're gonna make what I call a busted up hummus salad with tahini dressing, which will make sense once we get into it. So let's get our ingredients together and build this. Okay, so we are gonna use a big bowl to make this, but you can absolutely build this in your to-go or your lunch dish. It packs really well. So we're gonna use some crunchy romaine. You can use whatever lettuces you have on hand. I just really like the crunch factor that romaine is gonna bring. Layer that in. We're gonna use about a half a cucumber and slice it and chop it into chunks. I've got these multicolored cherry tomatoes to bring in some diversity of nutrients, and I'm gonna cut them in half. I'm gonna use some black olives, Kalamata olives. You can use whatever olives you like or skip them all together. And then I have a 14-ounce can of drained and very well rinsed chickpeas that we're just gonna add straight up to the bowl. Then I'm gonna use about probably a tablespoon of finely chopped red onion. And I'm gonna do a little sprinkle of parsley. I just love it. You can use basil or no herbs. I just think it adds good flavor. Okay, and now I'm gonna make the tahini dressing that actually will bring all the flavors of hummus into this bowl without any of the hummus making steps. All right, I got all my stuff to make dressing. We're gonna use a bowl to whisk it in. I've got about a quarter cup of tahini. We're gonna add it to this bowl here. Got about 3 tablespoons of water. We're gonna add maybe juice from half a lemon. We might add more, maybe. Oh gosh. We'll see. I think we're gonna need more. I'm gonna use 1 clove of garlic. If you don't tolerate fresh garlic very well, which is common, you could use garlic powder or you can skip it altogether. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna use a press because it's easy. Pinch of salt, some fresh pepper. Woo! And then we're going to just carefully whisk this together. I'm gonna give it a bit of a taste to see how lemony it is. It needs more lemon. Now we have beautiful creamy dressing, comes together so quickly, and you can thin this out by adding more water or a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, or you can make it really thick. I'm gonna serve the salad and then drizzle it with salad dressing, but you can absolutely dress it all and serve it up if that's how you want it. All right, let's serve it out. It might not be the most graceful process. Doesn't matter. It's gonna be delicious. Okay. My plan is to just kind of take a little bit of everything. I'm gonna drizzle it with some of our salad dressing. And then to add crunch, I'm gonna add a little bit of sunflower seeds, maybe a tablespoon, and some hemp hearts for added protein. You can also add other protein, tuna, shredded chicken, whatever gets you going, feta. But essentially what we've created is an entire bowl that encapsulates all the flavors of hummus without any of the hummus effort, and it is delicious. So let's dig in. Ah! It's so good. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. I hope you're feeling inspired to make this incredibly easy salad. You're gonna love it. I just think you're gonna love it. Dancing? Hi, I'm Gwen and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Greek lentil salad that comes together incredibly quickly and is amazing for those busy days where you need a satisfying lunch. You can pack it to go, or it does make a really delicious side salad. We're going to get started by boiling the kettle to soften up our sun-dried tomatoes, and then we're going to put it together. Let's go. Probably about a quarter cup. We're just gonna ram it in here and pour some hot water over top. And we're gonna set this aside for, I don't know, as long as we do, probably at least 10 minutes. And while those are softening up, we're gonna build our salad. So we're gonna need a bowl, kind of just a medium-sized bowl. And then we are going to use one 14-ounce can of lentils. You can cook your own, but I just wanted to show you how incredibly easy it is, and this just makes it come together so fast. We're also going to add a can of chickpeas. These are optional, but I kind of like it for the texture. You want to make sure that you have drained and rinsed both of these very well. You want them to be nice and clean and not have a lot of like gudge from the can. We'll just stir those up. We're going to set it aside and do some chopping. I'm going to start off with, I think maybe 3 artichoke hearts. These are amazing for your gut health. So good. Just roughly chopped, and you can leave these out if you don't love them, but they're just so good for you. I'm gonna add like a quarter cup of black olives, also optional. You can switch those out with other flavors that you like as well. I just like them for a little salty goodness. Then I have like maybe a teaspoon of oregano, dried oregano from my garden. I'm gonna add that in and I'm gonna stir this up, and then we're gonna chop about maybe a quarter cup-ish of fresh parsley. Okay, this turned out to be more like half a cup, which is fantastic. We're just gonna mix it in to our bowl. We're gonna add to it probably about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. A little sprinkle of salt, some fresh pepper, and a good squeeze of lemon juice. We want this to sort of marinate together. This is amazing to make even the day before and let these things hang out together, the flavors go really well and it doesn't go soggy or weird or anything, which is so great. I'd say probably half a lemon. All right, we're gonna stir this up and then we are going to roughly chop up our tomatoes. And then it's pretty much ready. I just need to drain off this water and we'll get to it. All right, these are nice and tender. You don't want them to be rock hard. I like to buy them just naturally dried and soak them this way because then there's no weird oils or ingredients. All right, we're just gonna stir this up. Now, this does get better. If you were serving it as a meal, you might wanna let it rest or marinate for, half an hour or so, just to let the flavors all come together, but it will be good right away. And I'm gonna show you how I like to serve it. I like to serve this with some fresh greens. I'm using arugula here, but you can use whatever you've got on hand. It's also really good if you add kale in to marinate with it. It doesn't make it mushy or anything like that, and actually just makes kale more digestible. But today, I've got a handful of arugula. I like to spoon on some of my salad. It's like, so filled with fiber and awesomeness. And then I like to just sprinkle a little bit of feta over top. This is goat feta. I find it easier to digest, but you do you. You can also skip this altogether. And that is it. I just need a fork to chow down. Here I am again with my fork. Okay, so this is a fantastic lunch. You can pack it to go, or look at how pretty it is, and it makes such a good side salad for salmon or whatever you're having. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. Have a glorious day.